있으니까 그런 거 잊고 싶어도 잊지 못하니까 그래서 널 잊고 싶은 거야 진심으로 I love you 너 사랑했던 만큼 더 힘든 거야 미워하고 싶어도 하지 못할 너라서 더 미운 거야 Hello gamerzone Hello kids Hello chocopa 이건 거 나도 아는 거 I know Hello kids Hello Aubrey 나도 버린 그 순간부터는 세상은 이미 멈춰버린 걸 Bonnie? Bonnie! Bonnie! Oh, really I loved you 너무 사랑했으니까 그런 거야 잊고 싶어도 잊지 못하니까 그래서 널 잊고 싶은 거야 진심으로 I love you 너 사랑했던 만큼 더 힘든 거야 미워하고 싶어도 하지 못할 너라서 더 미운 거야 사실은 내가 Camila si Bonnie, nasa si Bonnie? Aga naman yan, Charm. Aga mag-relapse. Hindi na, wala na. Ayaw na sa kanin Bonnie. Bonnie! Bonnie! Hoy! 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 Nakita nyo? Tawag ka. 잊고 싶어도 잊지 못하니까 그래서 널 잊고 싶은 거야 진심으로 I love you 너 사랑했던 만큼 더 힘든 거야 미워하고 싶어도 하지 못할 너라서 더 미운 거야 sige na tulog na baho legit kasi ang baho talaga di ba naliligo yan what is this 사다 보면 맘대로 되는 나비 그래 많지는 않아져 사실은 누구든 말해줘 ano title nito? Ikaw nagpapaligo sa kanila, oo dahil tinatamad akong paligo sa kanila ngayon bukas ko na sila papaliguan 지금처럼은 오늘은 다시 oo isa akong single mom 일어나서도 난 그대를 좋아합니다 참아라 해보지만 너는 갔어요 이제야 말할 수 없겠어요 사랑하고 싶어요 그대 Grabing relapse, di ba? Relapse? Yarn! Wait lang, tapos lang tayo ng kamay. Yung baho talaga. Kasi Bonnie yan. Really, I loved you. 나로 사랑했으니까 그런 거야. 잊고 싶어도 잊지 못하니까 그래서 널 잊고 싶은 거야. Ouch! Akala ko ulan loha ko pala. Ah, sorry. Ano to? 아, 노아. 지금 머릿속엔 이 말을 해야 하나 원하지 않지만 한없이 끌어올렸던 너여야 해. 넌 아무것도 해줄 수 있는데 없는데 내가 없어야만 행복한 너라서 ay gusto yung eyes, nose, and lips. Parang taas-taas na. Ano tayo ngayon? Korean. Ay, oo talaga, concert boy. Hindi mo alam. Talaga. Addict na ako sa day 6 eh. Pero walang isang araw lumilipas, hindi ako nakikinig ng kanta nila. 미안해 하지마 내가 초라해지잖아 빨강 예쁜 입술로 어서 나를 저기고 가 나는 괜찮아 아 이게 wait nagre-relapse ako dito ang ingay nila. Nagawi sila dito sa labas. 써줘 행복한 싶을 때 기억할 수 있게 나를 머릿속에 밀고 믿을 수 있게 날 보낼 수 없는 나의 욕심이 잠깐 너라 혹시 일어났다면 힘들었니 아무 대답 없는 너 밥처럼 왜 너를 지우지 못해 떠나버리는데 너의 눈과 입을 만진 돌에서 이 작은 손톱까지 다 여전히 널 느낄 수 있지만 꺼진 불꽃처럼 다 들어가 버린 우리 사랑 모두 다 너무 아프지만 이제 널 치료해 부르게 사랑이지만 내가 부족했었나봐 혹시 우연이라도 한순간만 더 널 볼 수 있을까 Hello Vincent wala nun expired na ako sa kasinging 나그은데 우리가 나를 내 돌아서면 나의 욕심이 집차에서 너를 당신을 때문에 힘들었니 아무 대답 없는 너 바보처럼 왜 너를 지우지 못해 날 꺼내버리는데 Hello man Hello Andinatics 입을 만진 don에서 이 작은 손톱까지 다 여전히 널 느낄 수 있지만 꺼진 불꽃처럼 다 들어가 우리 사랑 모두 다 너무 아프지만 이제 널 주럽이라 부를게. Hello Mark Mazu. 나만 너의 가만은 여기를 쓰다만 너의 꿈 사랑해 사랑해 내게 쏙 씹어내고 입술로 난 너의 눈 거리든 만진 건 없어 네 작은 손톱까지도 계절의 눈어깨 스위치는 거진 불꽃처럼 다 들어가 버린 우리 사랑 모두 다 너무 아프지만 이제 널 추락이라 부르게. Aray ko. Ano pa? Hurt. Stand by me. Ay, hindi ko alam. Hindi ko alam yun. Alam ko siya, pero hindi ko alam patantahin. 보고 싶은 생각에 다른 가늘이 창에 나는 말을 거는데 보내지는 않을래. 너는 한마디보다 조용하리 좋아. 기다리고 있지만 매일 이런 건 아냐. 난 재미없어. 게임 같은 건 다 필요 없어. 아무리 좋아도 no 말로는 지금 걸만 좋아서 보여줘. 만 좋아서 보여줘. Cause I'm not gonna be one who get hurt. No, I'm not gonna be one who get hurt. No, I'm not gonna be the one who get hurt. Favorite ko? Para masabi. Ay, dati ko to inaral. Yeah! 귀엽지? 나도 모르게 나 혼자는 나는 사람 맞아. 참 너여봐 내가 nalimutan ko na. Thank you, Luffy Monkey. Fairy tale 사다리를 오를 때 두 발 아래 안아줄래. 너가 나 yan. 약간 차는 다른 연애들 사사를 날아가는 안 보고 나 이러다가 나만 다치겠어. Yeah, you heard me? I don't wanna taste 너랄 것 같아. I'll never bite the face away. Wow, I like it like that. Yana. I'm feeling something. Oh yeah, no shit. Napakainit ngayon. Sobrang init. Hindi na nakakatuwa. Kayo, okay pa naman kayo? Napakainit talaga ngayon. Ay, init. Hindi pong kakaligo mo lang, basta pa yung buhok mo. Tapos mamaya, tuyo na siya. Ayoko na. Ayoko na manta. Ayoko na. Uy, bakit naliligo naman ako ah? Grabe ka. Tagalog song. Ano lang ito? Imbes ko na mag-gitara, guys. Sira yung gitara ko, hindi ko mapaayos. Hindi ko pa mapaayos. Pero, ano tayo, alam ko tutugtugin. Pero dati yun. Yung parang hindi ko alam yung tawag dun eh. Pero tumataas yung ano niya, yung string niya sa fret. Tapos lumulobo yung may body. Lumang umaangat. So, hindi ko alam paano gagawin doon. Pero nag-canvas ako, pero hindi ko pa napapagawa. The bottom of the blackest hole. Yourself that is not the reason you don't see the sun anymore. Ay. Oh, how could you do it? Oh, I never saw it coming. No, I need an ending, so why can't you stay just long enough to explain? When you always try and escape, just running away from all of the ones who love you. For everything you make yourself look bad at the bottom of the blackest hole. That you don't wanna see the sun anymore. And oh, how could you do it? Oh, I never saw it coming. No, I need an ending, so why can't you stay? I love 15B. Take my time. I'm okay. Take these chances to turn it around, and take these chances, we'll make it somehow. And take these chances to turn it around, just turn it around. How could you do it? Oh, I never saw it coming. No, how could you do it? I never saw it coming. No. Hello, Sadie. So why can't you say? If you could take your time, take my time. Nagawa ko ngayon, wala ito, ganto na. Ay. Ito maganda din to eh. Familiar ba kayo sa mga kanta ng Paramore? to say to you. Notice your eyes are always glued to me. They taped over your mouth, scribble out the truth with their lies, you little spies. They taped over your mouth, scribble out the truth with their lies, you little spies. Nothing compares to just the one two that never happened. Naka-live. Binawa ko na yun. Uy, ano siya? Uwi ka na. Uwi ka na. Sabay ka na.
Ano nga? Ano nga?
Kain po tayo. Sarado mo yung pinto. Papasok ng lamok.
Ah?
Hindi ko alam. Tawag dito. Rock and roll, baby, don't you know? I need something to sing about. Rock and roll, baby. Gusto niyo to, guys? Kasi ang ginataan na, ano? Ginataan toto. Uring mo. Go yan. Yun na taang totong. So, mag-upgrade talaga ng tablet kasi hindi ko alam kung ano yung upgrade ko. Yes, I read chats. Nakakita ko naman mga comments. Ano daw dito, B?
Ha? Ano? Kinataang munggo?
Munggo?
Oo. Oh, tutong.
Tutong, di ba?
Kinataang tutong.
Thank you, Rakanit.
Today we're comparing the new Galaxy Tab S10 FE versus the new iPad 11th generation to see which is the better option. I think a lot of people will be surprised by this one, but let's go ahead and get started. The biggest difference between these two is going to be the price, with the iPad being quite a bit cheaper, starting at $349 versus $499 for the S10 FE. Keep in mind, both of these are going to go on sale several times throughout the year, so I wouldn't pay full price unless you have to have it today. Good thing is both of these start with 128 gigabytes of storage, which is a lot better than it used to be. With the Galaxy Tab, you can also use a micro SD card to expand the storage as well. They both have very nice build quality, but the iPad is a little bit lighter at 477 grams versus 497 for the Galaxy Tab. Both of these also have a 10.9-inch IPS LCD display, even if it rounds it up to 11 now. But the iPad is 1640 by 2360 resolution. versus 1440 by 2304 for the S10 FE, up to
Hello,
90
Ate
Hz
Claire.
refresh rate for the Galaxy Tab versus 60 Hz for the iPad. The S10 FE is also fully laminated, where the iPad is not, which may make a difference for
Wait a minute.
some people. You can see the iPad has a more squared off aspect
Ano
ratio,
tanong mo?
or the Galaxy Tab is more widescreen, but of course it's going to come down to personal preference. When you put these next to each other, the S10 FE looks a little brighter, the colors are a little more vibrant, and it's got slightly better viewing angles as well. Both of these look really good in person, so I don't think you can go wrong with either
Natural hair
one.
mo.
I just
May
think the
color
Galaxy
yan.
Tab screen looks a little bit better. Now when it comes to battery life, I know there's a lot of variables, and when it comes to these two, neither one has really changed
lie.
from the previous versions, at least in my testing. So the advantage
Lying
goes to
asshole.
the S10 FE. After running the same battery drain test at 100% screen brightness, the Galaxy Tab lasted about 7 hours compared to 5.5 hours for the new iPad. You should be able to get a couple days with mixed use for both of these. You
Yes.
also have up to
Half
45
German.
watt fast
Half
charging
half
with
German,
the
half
Galaxy Tab versus 20 watts for the
Filipino.
iPad. But if you want the tablet with better battery life, I'd go with the S10 FE. Software-wise, the S10 FE has a really nice upgrade, now getting 7 years of software updates, where the iPad could
Half
be similar,
Shepherd.
maybe
Medyo
less.
malbo.
Not really sure since Apple doesn't advertise that, unfortunately. Probably going to be personal preference on which has the better software. I do like things about both, and you can do a lot of the same things on either one. One advantage with the S10 FE is you have Samsung DeX, which is nice to have if you want to be a little more productive. One advantage for the iPad is it has video out, so you can use an HDMI adapter to connect to a TV, projector, or external monitor. You also get the fingerprint scanner right on the power button for both of these, which is always nice to have on any tablet. Nice thing is the S Pen is included with the Galaxy Tab, plus you don't need to charge it, where the USB-C or first-gen Apple Pencil is available for the iPad, but at an extra cost. And of course, you have to charge both of those. Regardless of which one you go with, I think both of these are good options, and again, it may just come down to personal preference. Now, when it comes to performance, both of these tablets have nice improvements over their previous versions. The iPad has the A16 Bionic chip versus Exynos 1580 in the S10 FE. The iPad's going to win this category by quite a bit. So if you need to do more intense things like video editing, you'd probably want to go with the iPad. But the S10 FE is still powerful enough for most things that you would need to do on a tablet, in my opinion. Kind of the same story with gaming. The iPad is going to have better graphics and frame rates. It's just going to feel smoother when gaming on the iPad, even though the Galaxy Tab has a higher refresh rate. Of course, it's going to come down to which games you're playing, but for the most part, the iPad is going to be the better option for gaming and has better overall performance. Now, when it comes to speakers, you've got one on each side for both of these. Keep in mind, it looks like two for the iPad, but that's just for
Hindi
looks.
kita
I feel like
naiintindihan
both
ako
of these are
ninyo.
plenty loud enough for most things, but you will notice in person the Galaxy Tab is a little bit louder. Sounds a little bit better in my opinion, but here's a quick sample of each just to give you an idea of what they sound like.
Browse ako ng anong pwedeng biling tablet para sa review. So, ko lang mag-upgrade. Medyo naglalag na yung tablet ko.
Now, when it comes to cameras, the S10 FE has been upgraded to 13 megapixels on the back, still 12 megapixel on the front, and then 12 megapixels on the front and back for the iPad. Now, your cell phone's probably going to be better than both of these, but still pretty good quality overall, at least for tablets. You can also shoot up to 4K 30 frames per second for video recording on the S10 FE versus slightly better 4K 60 frames per second for the iPad. Here's a quick sample of each just to give you an idea of what to expect. So hopefully this gave you a little bit more information on these two tablets. I really don't think you can go wrong with either one. I could see some people going with the iPad because of the lower price and better performance, even after getting the USB-C Apple Pencil. But there's several things to consider between these two, and it may come down to what kinds of stuff you need to do. I know for me, I still prefer the S Pen over the Apple Pencils, but again, it's going to come down to personal preference. I know I've got a lot more comparison videos that I'm working on, so you'll want to keep an eye out for those upcoming videos.
Nag-aaral, hindi ako naglalaro sa tablet. Wala nga akong Facebook sa tablet eh. Wala akong Facebook sa tablet, wala din akong Messenger. That's how I survived the college. Wala talaga. Hindi ako nag-install ng game dun.
Helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. As I thought it would be according to their sales, but why is that? Well, let's talk about it.
Hindi ko alam. Oh, kahit ako yung Angela wala.
I think price is probably one of the more confusing parts to me. Considering this is only about $25 more, it seems more people actually bought the newer Galaxy Tab S10 Lite. In fact, it sold almost 3 times as much versus the S10 FE, and it's only about $25 cheaper. The S10 FE starts at 128 gigabytes of storage and takes a micro SD card as well. It also has a fingerprint scanner right on the power button, which you're not going to get with the S10 Lite, Tab S6 Lite, or A9 Plus. I think performance is a big advantage to choose the S10 FE. It's got the Exynos 1580 processor, and you can go up to 12 gigabytes of RAM versus only 8 on the S10 Lite. So this tablet has better performance. It's going to be a better option for gaming, or if you plan on doing multitasking. I think it's definitely going to help down the road once you get more software updates and fill up this tablet a little more. It's just a better option when it comes to performance. Now the display on here is actually the same resolution as the S10 Lite and up to 90 Hz refresh rate, but this one is an IPS LCD display versus TFT on the S10 Lite. So you're going to get better viewing angles, and it's just got better overall screen quality on this tablet. It's also IP68 dust and water resistant, which is not that common with more affordable tablets. I feel like the cameras aren't necessarily a deal breaker when it comes to tablets, but you are going to get a higher resolution 13 megapixel bottom. You've got your shortcut over on the edge panel, but probably one advantage with this tablet over a lot of the competition is you're going to get up to 7 years of software updates, which is going to be really tough.
So today I'm going to be giving an updated review on the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 FE.
Oh, spec ng tablet. Nagtitingin ako.
So the S10 FE, I really do believe that this tablet, it's been one of the most underrated tablets that's released this year. Whenever it first released for $499, people did not like that price point, especially because Samsung did not put the most powerful processor in this. Yes, we do have a better processor than we had in the Tab S9 FE, but still, it's just an Exynos 1580 processor, and for $500, that price was a little bit too steep for some people. But I will say one of the biggest reasons to buy this tablet now, it's actually the sales that you're going to be seeing for the holidays. Right now, as of the time I'm making this video, we do have the Galaxy Tab S10 FE all the way down to $360 for Black Friday deals. Of course, after Black Friday deals, there's going to be deals all throughout the holiday season and even into 2026. So I have no doubt that this tablet is going to be a very good value for months and months to come, especially if you see it anywhere from $350 all tablets overall. Towards this FE model, or the S10 FE is great. Still a very good tablet in my time with the S10 FE. But it's not for everyone. There have been some better values out there, and I've talked about those on my channel. channel, but I still really like this tablet. Of course, the design, it's very similar to the S9 FE. It's actually going to fit a lot of the same cases, like the keyboard case, for example, that you find for the S9 FE. It's going to work here as well. And it's been a good experience with the design. Again, nothing crazy, but I do enjoy this tablet. It does feel nice and sturdy, but you will notice some bezels that are there. If you're someone who absolutely wants the thinnest bezels, the tablet itself is about 11 inches in size, just a little bit smaller. And it is nice, but if you do use the keyboard covers, you might notice it's going to be just a little bit crammed. Now, not quite as small as those 8-inch tablets. When we talk about the display, you're going to see that the display, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing split out. It's a bit nicer than as you're just normally using the tablet. But the point is, it's also better than some other tablets around, very bright. And we're seeing a lot of upgrades nowadays with tablet screens, and I'm just happy to see the screen is bright, it's vibrant, it does look good. So this tablet is really for someone that has not the highest expectations, but not the lowest expectations either. Maybe you don't need the absolute best tablet because you have a really good phone. This might just be a companion, but you don't just want to buy a $200 terrible tablet or a $100 tablet that just will not meet your expectations. Tablets around $100 or so, they might only have 4 gigs of RAM, and you might have to reload apps. And if you don't want to have to deal with any of that, and you want it to feel fairly speedy in the day-to-day, but you just don't need the top-end performance. You're not going to game on high settings, and maybe you don't care about having an AMOLED screen. If that's you, if you're just someone who just wants a decent tablet, that is the market for this. Sure, you could look around at every tablet around this price point, and you might find a tablet with better performance, or you might find a tablet with a bigger screen at the same price. And those tablets might not have 7 years of operating system updates, or they might not come with an S Pen. So you could...
Dami namang sinasabi.
It's not a lot of fun being in the middle of the road. But when we're talking about Android tablets or iPads, I think
Wala nasabi ng bata. Anong chika? Wala naman. Hindi ko kasi feel nag-Apple kasi feeling ko napaka-restricted niya sa mga features. Tapos yung S Pen hiwalay pa. So gusto ko may kasama S Pen.
This tablet checks all of the boxes.
So may kasama ng
The
pen.
FE in the name stands for Fan Edition. They're doing it for the fans. In Samsung's lineup, these tend to be the products that cut some of the top line features out of their flagship tablets to get the price down, and that's exactly what's happening here. So you can't get that big 15-inch ultra size here, but you can still get an 11-inch like the one I have, or a 13-inch plus version. You can't get that top-of-the-line OLED screen, but you do get a really solid LCD panel. You don't get that full 120 hertz refresh rate on this display, but you do get a respectable 90 hertz. And while all of those high-end features are really nice to have, do you need them for art and drawing? No, not really. See this box?
Sa namigat paggamit ng tablet ng mga app. Usually kamo talaga, like most of the time, yung Samsung Notes. Doon lang ako napapalagi-lagi dun. Nandun lahat ng aking important files sa Samsung Notes. Tapos Gmail. Yun lang naman kailangan ko dun. Kasi yun lang, mag-review lang talaga. Yun lang siya. YouTube. Zoom. Tsaka kasi compatible siya sa phone ko. Kapag may gusto kong ipasang files, mabilis lang siya kasi may quick share.
And I've been using it for a few weeks now, and I've got to say, I am very, very impressed with it. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that aren't as impressed as I am, because I really think that comparison...
Kaso mag third party app ka, usually dyan may mga bayad pa.
The thief of joy. If people look out there and they look overseas at some overseas tablets, they might find some tablets that are a little bit faster. Or maybe they'll find a tablet that has an AMOLED display. Even if you look in the United States, you might find some tablets from Lenovo that are faster for the money, or maybe they're $100 cheaper with a faster processor. And that may be true, but when we look at the Tab S10 FE on its own merit, you'll find out that there's a lot of ways that Samsung makes up for that cost difference. There's a lot of ways that Samsung really makes this device worth buying. So if you're someone out there who really watches this review, if you see...
시원한 하루 종일 ingay nila. Hello, Myungi. Valid. Real. Hello, Andre. Gulat ka ba yan? Kaya si Dandan. Gulat, baby. Gulat ikaw. Hawa naman. Hawa naman. Gulatan, baby. Hawa naman yan eh. Hawa naman yun. Hawa naman. Tulog na ako. Tulog na ako. Tulog na ako. Tulog na. Grabe naman sa 100 days. 차가워 내 마음이 놓자고 ito itong yung ano nila cute. 이렇게 떨리지 이는 Tell me why 어디 나고 싶은 그대와 Tell me why Tell me why 사랑인 걸까 조금씩 둘만의 시간이 갈수록 더 두근두근 떨리는 걸 어서 와 내 맘을 걸어보렴 아무도 알려준 적 없는데 어쩜 수많은 사람들 중 그대만 우주에서 제일 멋진 건지 Just tell me why 눈빛만 받고 싶은 그대와 Tell me why 사랑만 받고 싶은 소녀가 Tell me why 소녀 꽃길을 안아주지 않았으니 말도 가슴이 꿈 같은 하루 나를 담은 사랑으로 만든 기록을 그만 내 발걸음을 남기시오
Ano masasabi mo sa IOI comeback? Good! Dapat lang. Deserve. Yes. Kumain na ako.
사랑 그 뒤에 안아주지 않았으니
Wala na. Wah!
Iwan ka na. Ay, kala ko doon ka sa labas.
Then, Ano ba pwedeng gawin? Hindi na magawa eh, no? Scroll tayo sa TikTok. Maiki-TikTok tayo. Hello, Kuya Toad.
Enough na hindi ka na basta kita niyo tong lahat.
Sana'y pakinggan ang pakiusap ko sa'yo. My little Milky Way.
Ang mabait na anak.
Ika birthday ka kahapon. Hindi, ang layo yun eh.
Kailangan kong magmadali umuwi para makapagluto si Mama. Para
Ganito yung for you ni Mama. Ay, yung edit mo nga, hindi ko na nabalikan. Hindi nga, titignan ko. Mal. Yats.
Nakiyangkas sa giniginaw na pula.
Saan? Si Riri lang nakikita ko eh. Oh? Idol? Ay. Si Riri lang eh. Si Elise. Si Rachel. Ito. Diba yun? Grabe ba yun?
Ang kabayo, dala-dala na si Bat. Ito lang mag-arbo.
Sarina. Shell. Galing.
Oxy?
Ang isda. Nahu.
Lumayas kang bading ka!
Bading. Bading. Bading yun. Sabi
Lumayas
natin.
kang bading ka! Huwag kang uwi hanggat hindi tuwid yung utak mo!
Isip ba yan? Bading.
Don't call me darling,
My golden is very good. Because this is my this is my finger. Fingers is 방향 두달les. 망했다.
Yes, I'm charm, Joby. Yung charm yun, may charm naka-hide na. Oo, hinahide yun. Bawal daw yun. IG ko?
My golden is very good.
Edi, search mo lang pangalan ko, lalabas na yun.
Aminin mo.
Fica até tarde pra caprichar na banquinha, toma, toma.
We go first.
Naman ito. Graduation ni Sakura? Yung graduation ni Sakura. Oo.
Button leaf.
Diba? Bakit?
Have you
Aljo?
been in an online meeting with your
Nawawala yung isang anak ni Kiray. Pagtingin ko, ikatabi pala si
Okay,
Mika.
Vincent.
Kahit umunat-unat pa si Mika, hindi pa rin nagigising. Sino kaya nagbigay nito? Ang ganda ng Kung may alak, may puno. Grabe, ang ganda ng sun.
Medyo di nga bagay eh. Ako na nichiru sekira atta kimi no koto imade mo. Tan 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 tan. Taran tan tan.
Diyan po kayo mamili kung gusto niyo po ng
Kay mama tong FYP eh.
lambot ng pop.
May cake.
Grabe!
Kakatuwa talaga to eh. Alam mo magkapatid eh.
Kita mo na to sa...
1, 2, 3, hoy! Era meu popozão. 1, 2, 3, hoy!
Searchable ba yata po?
What you see is tama yung pantaas that. Goodness! Bagsak. Ano yung comment na to? Hindi ko mas maglaro. Hawakan ko ang meat.
Goodness gracious.
kanyang pormahan ako ay
Michael Rankiao.
Give me the wine, give me
Galing niya.
wine. Give me the wine, give me the wine. Give me the wine, give me the wine.
Galing niya.
Make lunch with... Bet na bet ko talaga yung mga running shorts na to kasi hindi siya
Bye-bye,
nakakailang
Rock.
isuot. Kung may mga fans, tayong magsasama dito, everyone. So yes, everybody.
Dance
Last
unit.
4 minutes.
Sino mga kasama ni Riri tsaka ni Red?
Pwedeng sabihin niyo.
Lang po ang tansya. Ay,
isa pang
Ako?
beses wala na.
simula ngayon pwede. Ganyan dyan mga... Super kneeling pepe. Oh, but nagkakabat. Birhen ako ng... Ganito pala kalaki. Basket number 3.
Daydreams of the romance.
Alam niyo,
Basta't isipin di magbabago. Damdamin.
Nag-scroll na sa...
round 8.
Ang orange.
Sumayaw, sumunod sa sex. Don't call me darling. Gusto mong work.
9 signs you're approaching.
In fairness, ang number rin pala may kay...
1, 2, 3, let's go!
Pero maganda din sa for you ni Pam.
Walang kaalam-alam. Sino ba naman ang...
Hello, Teo. Hello, Francis. Tam, tam, tam. Tam, tam, tam.
1, 2, 3, hoy!
Niana.
Mga tito.
Natalia. Meron na lang ako. Ka na lang. Sinisigawi. Awa mo, hindi.
Hindi ko alam kung kailan nirelease.
Isa pa po.
Habol last time. Parece que hoy me gustas un poco más.
Okay.
Hola, ¿cómo tal? Dale, so nice to meet you. You said we should.
Ang cute naman ito. Dito sa akin kay mama to. Nalaman natin yung laman ng for you ni ma'am.
Sabi ko tama na pero sabi mo sa akin umirit ka pa ng isa.
Wala kayong
Buksan mo, papasukin ako. Bulaklak para sa'yo.
So lately, I have been trying.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
Relax.
My chewy cookie.
Pagpasok mo pa lang, gumalaw ang gabi.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake that healthy butt. Baby got butts and I cannot lie. Other brothers can't deny. Now when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get smashed.
Pottery is sumayaw, sumunod sa... Nakasitsugaku no hisashiburi haro again. あの日初めて恋した君が横にいる。大人になってなるか。
Check out nyo na yan, Ma'am Cha. Perfect na perfect yan.
Ayun o, kasabi niyo pa lang.
na confession. Tanan, 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 tananana, tananana, tanan, tananana, tanan, tananana. Ay, pataka. Best drive audio.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me.
Oh my God! First kabesya daw. True. First kabesya namin. Aww. Those were the days. Hello.
Giling mo.
Go for the go.
Suki. May Oshi. May kami Oshi. Zuki. Very cute.
Gas pa namin, madam, kaya may batong din po kami.
Kami Oshi ko naman talaga si Suki. Talented. Kaganda naman nila. Ganda nila, oh. Ang ganda.
Kanta nito.
Hello, Nori.
Kapatid ko ah.
Hello everyone, we are MNL48. Congratulations to the third generation of BNK48 from graduating.
Shakira. Shakira.
The first one, right? Right here?
150.
Para nga hindi na tayo.
Wala
Please don't make me think of it like you can't think of it. Please don't make
Ayoko na. Ayoko na. Bye guys. I'm gonna end the live na. Hindi na ako makakapag-live ako mamaya. Bye!